Before the creation of Adam, when only the jinn roamed the earth and the angels dwelled in the skies, Allah created fire, not the fire of light or warmth, but a fire of punishment. Wild, living, breathing. And deep within that fire, a being was fashioned not to rule, but to guard, a spirit of torment, a watcher, a warden. Her name is unknown in any book. But in the world of the unseen, she is whispered as, Al-Jahannam, the mother of hell. She wasn't born of sin. She wasn't evil. She was assigned. The day of divine assignment, the angels gathered as Allah declared, "We have created a fire, the fuel of which is men and stones." Quran 66-6, and he said, and over it are 19. Quran 74-30, among these 19, the chief of the guardians was Malik, the keeper of hell. But deeper within, far beneath Malik's throned welter, she who collects the screams, she who holds the fire back from destroying the rest of the cosmos, she was not cruel. But she had no mercy, because mercy was not written in her design. The day Iblis rebelled, when Iblis refused to bow to Adam, the darkness stirred in the fires of hell. The mother of Jahannam awoke. She felt it, the tremor of pride, the scent of disobedience. "This one will fill your chambers," the angels whispered. To her, she did not speak. She never does. But the flames behind her eyes flared with recognition. The day of judgment begins on the day of Qiyamah, when the skies split and the stars fall, and people are crawling, screaming, begging, not knowing where to run. From the deepest chasm of hell, she will rise. The Prophet Muhammad said, on the day of judgment, hell will be brought forward with 70,000 reins, each pulled by 70,000 angels. Muslim, but who leads them all, who summons the flames to the gates, who awakens Jahannam itself. She does Jahannam's mother, the core of its rage. She is not leading out of joy. She is fulfilling her duty. A child screams from the edge of the fire race, all young, trembling, barely pubescent, dragged toward the edge. Screams, "I didn't know. I was just following what I saw online. I didn't think scenes were real." For a moment, silence. Then, the flames hold. The child is not thrown in. A whisper flows from the heart of the fire. It is not loud, not angry, just cold. Final ignorance is not innocence. The flames move again. Jahannam cries to her mother. One of the most terrifying hadiths ever narrated is this. The Prophet said, every day Jahannam says, "Oh my Lord, more, Wakari." But what people don't realize is, when Jahannam cries, she cries to her mother, "Feed me, O guardian of my rage. I thirst. I burn without purpose." And she replies, not with words, but fire. The mother of hell does not comfort. She does not soothe. She delivers. The hypocrites regret he used to lead prayers. Preach with eloquence, were the longest THAWB, but in private, he backbit, abused, touched the harem, and mocked the believers. On Judgment Day, his own deeds turn against him. The angels throw his file to Jahannam's mother. She does not read it. She simply says, "The tongue prayed, but the heart never did." And he vanishes into the smoke. Her eyes never blinked. It is said the angels do not blink out of awe for Allah. But Jahannam's mother does not blink. For a different reason. She is watching every soul, every lie, every stolen glance, every false transaction. Harem, DM, and DM. Her memory is perfect. When your book is handed to you, she already knows its ending. The day a martyr was refused entry, a man who died in battle is about to enter Jannah. But suddenly, the call is made. Stop him. Review his deeds. The angels uncover a secret. He fought not for Allah, but for fame. Jahannam's mother appears not in the form of fire, but windless silence. She points not with a hand, but with the pull of gravity, and hell opens beneath his feet. Even the bravest fall. If their hearts weren't true, a final plea, one soul, dragged across the plains of judgment, broken and shattered, screams, "Oh Lord, can I speak to Jahannam's mother? I want to beg her." A voice responds, "She does not speak. She was created to serve, and she never disobeys." Man collapses. From far behind the veil of fire, she watches. She does not judge. That is not her role. She executes. The fire of regret, the prophet said. The most severe of punishments is the fire of regret. Tafsir scholars, Jahannam's mother does not just burn flesh. She burns the what-ifs. The eye should have prayed. The just one more scroll. I'll change tomorrow, and tomorrow never came. The end of her role when the day is over. When the last soul has entered Jannah or Jahannam. When even death itself has been slaughtered. And silence returns to the universe. She will return to the fire's heart. Her task complete, she will not ask for reward. She does not want peace. She was made for only one purpose. To remind the arrogant that fire is real. And perhaps, in the deepest forgotten verse of the universe, she will be whispered as, she who obeyed without doubt, guarded without rest, and never once